Hey everyone, it's day 183 of Ash's Homecoming, and I want to share a very personal story with you today, so I hope you get a chance to watch this through to the end. But I want to let you know that editing on the film is going well. Right in the middle of picture cuts. It's a lot of hard work just in front of the computer putting in the time, but hopefully we will get to a picture lock soon, so we can do VFX, we can do color, music, sound design, all those great things. But today I'd like to tell you a very personal story, and it has to do with what I feel is the reason why I got into filmmaking in the first place. And over 10 years ago, there was a kids' TV show called Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it was a critically acclaimed. It was a beautiful piece of art, really, and it was especially cool because it celebrated diversity and it depicted Asian and Inuit characters on the screen. And as a kid, it's a big deal because they were probably some of the only Asian characters depicted on screen at that time. And the problem was that M. Night Shyamalan and Paramount Pictures decided to make a live-action adaptation of that series called The Last Airbender, which came out. And they cast the whole thing with white actors and changed basically the race of almost every character in the series. They had all the good guys were played by white actors with Asian-looking clothes and stuff, and all the bad guys were just dark-skinned actors. So it crushed me because they took something that I really loved and appreciated and changed it. And I can only assume because they thought, okay, well maybe these actors with lighter skin are going to sell better. So for whatever reason, that was a wake-up call. And the same time I had gone to Comic-Con in 2009, and there was an actor named Farhan Zahir who was on a panel about diversity, and he was talking about how it's important for us to talk about this issue, but also that we also are responsible for getting in there and making diverse media and telling those stories and pushing those ideas, and it's all of our responsibility. So at the time, it was a big deal and continues to be. So jump ahead to now, making Ash's Homecoming. I really had been wanting to make a piece that celebrated diversity and depicted diversity, and was just really waiting for the right story. And I felt that this was the one, and we pushed for that during casting. And I believe that not only is our cast strong and awesome, but I also believe that it will depict a celebration of diversity and how I hope America should be, is where we love each other, and it doesn't matter what your skin color is because we're all people. And I think it was really important, especially this year of all times, to make a film like that. So I'm very proud of what we've accomplished. I'm hoping to get there in a couple months. We still got it's still going to take us a couple more months to figure everything out. But I wanted to ask if you did not get a chance to contribute to our fundraiser a couple of months ago, earlier this year. I hope that you get a chance to click our link above. You can actually still make any size donation that you want, and we will honor any of the rewards that were originally offered. We do have some continued expenses, and we really want to get there, so I hope that you'll support this film, not just because it was a great group of people, a whole bunch of artists who I'm so proud of, who just made miracles happen this year, but also because this is a passion. This is, for me, if I wanted to do any one thing with filmmaking, it was to tell a story that anybody could watch and see themselves represented on screen. And I think with Pokémon, for example, that's such a universally loved property. I think everyone I've talked to sees themselves on the screen, and I wanted to make sure we were true to that. So thank you for listening. I'm looking forward to showing you what's coming up next. Again, please consider throwing in any amount that you can, so that way we can make this the very best, like no film ever was. Alright? Bye!
We have to start, taking responsibility and be accountable for it. And I think part of it is that if we keep pushing it on the outside, we don't engage. We always think, well, it's his job or her job. Well, it's not. You know, maybe we can bring them to that point where they think it is. But it has to be, I have to do it for myself. So I think that was my point.